Seiler back in now as they got the side out. Jocelyn Meyer, number 21, right there, ready to serve. 7-6, Padua. That's an accomplished hitter. You talked about it in the open, Lindsay. Again, just as we saw in the semis, Gina Kilner, just sort of a steadying influence on the floor for the Bruins.
She is, and she's done a great job here today, spreading out their offense, making Alder's block work, going pin to pin. And that is all a result of Kilner's decisions.
8-6, fourth set. Padua leads it 2-1. Division II state championship. We're here at the Nutter Center, home of the Wright State Raiders. That one's in. An ace.
I think
they called it out.
Yeah, it was very close though. It was right there on the line. I thought it could have probably gone either way.
So a side out for the Alter Knights. Marcinowski off the block, and just enough height on that one to get it over. Peterson back in on the front row. So now Alder trailing by 3, 10-7. (11-7) Bruins.
And this is just a great play. That last play was awesome by Padua in general to keep their offense that quick, to get the dig and then get Stansbury in there quickly to run a quick offense and really keep Alder on their toes.
Serve into the net by Marcinowski. And so 11-8. Melissa Beach, the junior libero, with the serve for the Knights. Stansbury to the sideline and in.
And as this game goes on and on, they're going to want to get Stansbury the ball as much as possible because, like you said, she's one of their smartest players. They want to get her the ball so she can do the smartest thing with it and try and finish out this match.
Well, right now, a 5-point lead for Padua after Seiler misfires and a timeout taken by Archbishop Alder coach Tina Jazanowski. We'll take a look at the last play right here.
You see Seiler, I think maybe just a little late, isn't quite able to get up and needs to contact that ball a little earlier so she can get it at its peak and get it over the net.
Hey fans, nightly on Fox Sports Live, Jay Onright and Dan O'Toole bring you all the scores, news, and highlights you need. Don't miss Fox Sports Live nightly on Fox Sports 1. To find Fox Sports 1 on your provider, go to foxsports1.com right now. Tina Jazanowski trying to fire up her troops, just like the fans here in the Nutter Center. Padua trying to close out a state title. They lead it 2-1, and they have a 5-point lead. Courtney Morris, the freshman, with the serve. There's the block. Alter crashing the net. Wide open backcourt. And that's the spot
what you
they
teach.
found.
Yeah, you teach to come in, cover your blockers, but sometimes when those blocks just get pushed a little further back, leaves open court.
Two freshmen on the court right now for Padua. Who wants it? Marcinowski. Stansbury blocked right back down.
And Stansbury saying that she did not touch it, that the block came down and went out of bounds, but I don't think she's going to get the call.
Well, we'll see it right here.
Take a look. Ball looks like it may have gone over. Oh, you can barely tell from that angle, but it might have grazed her head.
Another point for the Knights, 14-10. And Seiler at the line to serve. Kilner for Peterson. That is out of bounds.
What's happened in the last few plays with Padua is just pure execution. They're getting the pass, the sets are there. Their offensive players and hitters need to just put the ball away.
Ace for Seiler. Seiler is having a terrific championship match. Service ace there. She will head to IPFW to play college ball. She closes it to within 14-12 as you get a look at her right there. She'll play for the Mastodons. Take a look at some of her plays, Lindsay. Your thoughts?
We knew she was going to come in here today and be a huge key for Alder, and that's exactly what she's done. When she's on and her timing is right and everything's there, she is a huge force to be reckoned with and almost unstoppable. And now that you see her there serving as well, she's got a great serve, all around great player.
Clearly in volleyball there are reasons to specialize and substitute in a smart way, but you have to respect the players who play all the way around.
Absolutely, the players play all the way around. It's a whole different level. It's a whole nother game as far as conditioning and being mentally prepared and things like that. If you're going in for only front row or back row, that's all you have to worry about. I only need to worry about hitting. I only need to worry about passing. But then there's also those players that go all the way around and have to persevere through all of those ups and downs on offense and defense.
Stansbury blocked. And we have a 1-point set here in the fourth. Seiler on a run here at the service line. They set up Peterson. Boy, her form as she winds up for those attacks is textbook.
It is, and she's got those big, long arms, so you can really see her get up and reach after the ball.
Hit the pin. It'll be out of bounds on the Knights, 16-13, and you can start to feel the tension a little bit here, partner.
You can cut through with a knife. I feel like both of these teams, they're both just starting to get a little wound up, I guess you could say.
Blocked out of bounds. Peterson got there with Oliver.
They were both there to make the block. It just looked like arms may have been more shifted towards the outside rather than pressing middle of court, and it looked like that's what Peterson was telling Oliver there at the end of that play.
Serve receiver there on the Bruins. 16-15. Roadhaver at the service line. There she is, number 6 for Archbishop Alter High School. Peterson.
You see, look how far Kilner pushes that ball. This is what makes her such a great setter and why Cleveland State's getting such a good player. She is all the way on the opposite side of the floor and pushes it out to the pin for Peterson.
Put it right where she wanted to, from deep on the other side of the court. And keep this one alive. Good rally going here now. Marcinowski. That one was tipped. It changed direction a little bit. Alter could not get under it. And so the Bruins jump back up on top by 3. 18-15. They are looking to close it out here in the fourth set. What a dig by Milano. Marcinowski out of bounds.
You go back, and even though Padua did not get the point, take a look at this, what they call pancake in volleyball. She sprawls all the way out, gets her hand underneath that ball. Really good play by Milano.
I think that might have been a fingernail.
It might have been, yes.
Kellner. Smart play by a smart player.
I thought that dump might be coming soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again. Kellner, when she gets in these tight situations, she can read teams pretty well. Know the tension's high, and know that second ball dump might catch them off guard.
She'll set for Marcinowski. And blocked for a point. Jocelyn Meyer was there. She was there with Crotty. I'm not sure who caught that one, but it goes for an Alter point. We are tied at 18.
How the tables have turned. Alder looked to be doubting themselves a little bit, and now it looks like Padua is having some issues. Speaking of issues, communication issues right there between Stansbury and Milano, and that's something right now that at this point in the game it can't happen. They have to get a pass right here, run their offense.
4 straight points for Alter. Baselak back at the service line. Here it comes. Blocked out of bounds. Alter. And Padua tied at 19. Great shot by Marcinowski. Perez serving now for the Bruins. Out of bounds. 20 to 19. We talked about that magical 20-point threshold. Maybe not quite as discouraging when you're only down by 1, but yet
it's still, you're correct, it's that mental game of being there at 20 and being in the 20s, and now Alder tying it up, so now they're both in that 20 threshold. And take a look here, it just looked like Padua's blockers a little too far off the net, need to get a little tighter, press a little more over. They were there, they just need to be a little tighter to the net.
Meyer serving 20-20. Marcinowski. Not sure she has hit a ball harder in this state tournament.
No, she powered through that block. I don't even know if she went up with the intention to tool that. She may have just gone up and said, I'm going to hit this as hard as I can, and hopefully it gets through.
Padua, 21-20. They lead this match 2-1. Perez with the dig. Nice recovery by Rodehaver. She was on the court, down on the floor, and got up to save that and keep the rally going a moment ago. Baselak, Rodehaver, Ungerleider turned away. They play on. Stansbury blocked. Ungerleider and Seiler. What a rally.
Stansbury a little disappointed in herself. She gets up. There is a big double block there, and she did hit right into it. But she's a smart player. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a play out of her right now that's a roll, a tip shot, something a little smarter.
Morris gets it over. 21-21. Point for Padua.
Double. They're going to call it double on that, which is not agreed with by the Alder fans, but the call will stand.
Marcinowski at 22-21. That one might have been out. They play it anyway. Seiler blocked by the Bruins. Now 23-21, 2 points away.
See Stansbury turning around to her team saying, 2, we just need 2 more. This Padua team is fired up right now.
Well, the dig by Marcinowski on the smash by Seiler helped set up that point, and they are on the cusp of a championship, 24-21.